Hello, this is Denise Mathew, and today I'm going to make some circle gemstone wrapped earrings. I already have made a pair right here, and so let's get started. I have two pieces of 6 inches, probably about 6 inches of 20 gauge wire, and that will give me a circle that's about 1 inch in diameter. The first thing I'm going to do is just wrap your wire around whatever you're using for your frame, and I just really want probably about a 1/2 inch on one side, and then the rest is going to be my ear wire. All right, so it looks like that. Now I'm not going to take it off my mandrel. So now all I do is pull them over like that, see, like that, and then take my pliers and bend it right up, and that's going to give me an idea of where I'm going to wrap. Okay, and that's also going to be my ear wire. So now what I do is, I'll just take it so you can see a little bit better. So now what I do is just take my pliers and then just wrap it around a few times. And the reason why I'm leaving it on my mandrel is because it will give it the form so that I don't lose that circle. So I'm going to just wrap it around a few times. You don't have to do it many times really, because it's just to keep it in place. All right, then just give it a little squeeze, and then just take your pliers and push it down like that, and give your wire a good tug, because you want to keep that circle. And then when you take it off, you should have something that looks like this. Alright, so you have a circle like that. There are other ways to do it, but I find this is nice because it keeps everything exactly in the place I want it to be. So just repeat that same process just so you can see, but a 1/2 inch up. Alright, bend it right about there. Okay, now, and if your ear wires are different sizes, of course, or lengths, you can always just trim it so that they're exactly the same. And move my fingers there so you can see. And then just bring your pliers and wrap it around a few times. And it doesn't have to be many, like I just said. Alright, so just wrap it around, give it a little squeeze, push that down. Alright, and then you have 2 circles. Now that you have the 2 circles, to keep them the way you want them to be, I like to just do a little hammering. And what happens with that is it will wire harden your hoops, but and also keep it from moving around. Okay, so I'm not going to texturize because I just really want it flat and a little bit harder. If it goes out of place, just put it back on your ring mandrel. You should be able to, and then just kind of shape it back up, and it should be fine. Take one circle, and you're going to start to wrap it with these beads. Right now, I think they're about a 3mm amethyst bead rondelle, and I'm going to use those today. So you just start and this is probably about a 26 gauge gold plated wire. Just going to wrap it around a few times over that wrap where I've already made it. Okay, and then the little tail, I can just make that right around there too. Just trim it back, any little stray wires, and then just a couple more wraps just to make sure that it's stabilized, because that's where we're going to start stringing on some amethyst beads. Now that I have that like that, now if the circle comes out of shape a little bit, don't worry about it, because we can still fix that at the end. And I'll show you after it's all wrapped. So start stringing on your beads. Okay, so I just have one amethyst bead on right now, and I'm just putting one wrap in between each bead. So just once, one wrap, another bead, one wrap. Now you can do 2 or 3 wraps in between, and it will give you a different look. I did 2 wraps with the other set of earrings I made, so you'll be able to see the difference. Now this is just one more. Okay, you're just going to continue right around that circle until you come to the other end. I'll do 2 more here and then I'll come back and finish it. I'll show you how to finish the earring. Okay, here, 1 wrap. And you notice I'm stabilizing with my finger so it's in place. Right around, and then pick up my next bead. Okay, and I will come back and show you how to finish these earrings. Alright, so I have my last bead that I've strung on right now, and so I'm just putting that on and just go right underneath in the middle of the circle again, just to stabilize it, hold it in place, and then I'm going to finish the circle. Alright, last thing to do is make sure everything is twisted the right way so it looks like that. Alright, then just go around the top where you did your original wrap, and wrap as many times as you like. I have extra wire, and so I can continue to wrap, or I could just, say that's enough for me. Trim it. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is, I already have another one finished on the other side. I'm just going to compare the 2 lengths of ear wire, and if there's any extra, which there's an extra little tiny bit, just trim that off so that they're the same. And now I can actually adjust my beads, make sure they're in place, and I can even actually pull that circle into a more circular shape. Okay, so you can just form a little bit, but don't tug it too hard because you don't want to take your shape out completely. So now that they're like that, and they're just looking about right, I'm going to take a Sharpie and then just do a standard ear wire like you normally would, right? In fact, you could probably put the 2, but I'll just do one at a time. And just do a standard ear wire, file the end, and a little bit of a tail there, and then that would be your completed earring, and just do the other one. Same thing, and you can put them side by side to make sure they're good, and they are. And file, tail, and that would give you your pair of earrings. And again, you can make them smaller or bigger according to what you want to do. You just need to use more or less wire and a smaller or bigger part of the mandrel or dowel, whatever you want to use. So that concludes the tutorial. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you would like to see more of my videos, I'd love if you would subscribe, comment, share, and like, and I will see you next time. Thanks for coming. Bye for now.